Assalamualaikum. Hi, welcome back in my video where my first video talk about book presentation, the philosophy of auditing. What's title is The Philosophy of Auditing. Are you curious? Well, I'm Sylvia Pujiani. I'm from Accounting F, Equitas School of Business. In here, I will build the final project for the English language final examination. First, I want to say thank you for being here today. I say thank you to Mr. Panji Agniato as an English business lecturer. In here, in my video, I will discuss about a career in accountancy. Are you curious? Let's see my video. Accountancy or accounting is often many people assume that accounting is only for people who are good at counting. So, many experts who expressed their opinion about accounting. Want to know? Let's see.
Well, I have three understanding according from the experts and accounting understanding according to experts. The first by American Accounting Association that accounting is a process to identify, record, measure data or information that is used as a financial transaction report of a company for consideration of decision making. The second from the Indonesian Institute of Accountants or IAI that accounting is the identification, recording, and reporting of economic information to allow for clear and explicit assessments and decisions for those who use the information. And the third or the last by Kohler's Dictionary. In Kohler's Dictionary that accounting is an art of recording the process of financial transactions.
What about the opinions of others regarding accounting in the field they are doing now?
Well, but my question that in your view as an expert in the field of law, what do you think about when you hear that words accounting and accountant? Whether it is closely related to the field that you are in now? I hope you can answer it.
In the context of implementing the provision of law number 34 of 1954 concerning us of the Minister of Finance and Regulation PMK number 25 PMK 1 2014 concerning state registered accountant on 3 February 2014. The PMK determines what is the mean by an accountant is someone who has been registered in the State Register of Accountants (RNA) held by the Minister of Finance. To be registered in the State Accountant Register, a person must fulfill the following requirements: pass the accounting profession.
I hope you always healthy. In here, I want to talk about an accountant with you, but maybe have no relations with you are doing now. But in your view as an expert in the field of Islamic and Islamic communication and broadcasting, what do you think When you hear the words accountant or
When I
accounting,
heard about accountant and accounting, I think about the people who handle every single finance in the office. Because, yeah, they handle every single finance. Did you have a relation from your study to the accountant or accounting? I don't have a relation about that because I'm pure of communication and penyiaran Islam from faculty of the.
So, I can conclude that accounting is a process carried out by an expert in his file to identify, record, and user data, especially in financial data of a company to be used in clear decision making. Well, if talking about accounting is inseparable from the word profession. And what are the professions, is it?
first, internal accountant. Internal accountant is an accountant who works in a company or organization. The task of the internal accountant is to compile an accounting system, compile financial reports to external parties, prepare financial reports to company leaders, prepare budgets, handle tax problems, and internal audit. Second, public accountant. Public accountant is an accountant who has obtained permission from the Minister of Finance to provide public accountant service and is required to become a member of the Indonesian Institute of Certified Public Accountants or IAPI, for example, such as financial consultations, tax calculations, and independent reporting. Third, government accountant. Government accountant is an accountant who works in government institutions. His job is to prepare government financial reports or can also audit every government institutions at various levels of government. And the fourth is educator accountant. Educator accountants are accountants whose job is to educate in accounting, conduct research and development in accounting, and arrange curricula at various levels of the education unit. For example, lecturer or teacher who teaches accounting subjects.
Alistair Darling said that our goal is to make finance as a servant, not as a real to master our economics. And what about the qualities that must be had to become a professional accountant? Well, for the next my question is, in your opinion, what qualities does one need for an accountant and prospective accountant in Indonesia in the present and for the future?
Instead registered accountants also took part, said the accountants our duties. It is still not effective and efficient, the law inside.
Well, for the next my question is, in your opinion, what qualities does one need for an accountant and prospective accountant in Indonesia in the present and for the future?
The quality what you need is, first is of course great skills. Second is have a discipline of the time. The third is have a good attitude for teamwork.
You can manage to control economy. Be a professional educator. Can manage financial statement well.
And the last is the best thing what you need is the people who able work consistently. I think it's enough. Work consistently.
So, from the many statements above, I can draw a conclusion that The role of the accountant profession in Indonesia is very important in influencing education, companies, and even government. Every company certainly needs an accountant who is reliable, professional, and responsible. Never let economics alone determine your career or how you spend most of your time. Lucia Pacioli said that you should not go to sleep at night until the debits equal the credits. Well, this is my video about a career in accountancy. I do apologize for my mistakes. I do apologize for my pronunciations wrong. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your attention. Hopefully useful. See you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.